Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie, and today we are going to open an Avatar The Last Airbender collector box. I hope you're having yourself a great day. This is the newest Magic the Gathering set. This comes out on Friday, is pre-release. Next week the set comes out. We're going to see if we can crack open some stuff. Full disclosure, I don't know anything about Avatar, but I do know that we have been working really hard to start packing up orders at the shop and get things ready for pre-release, and that there is a good chunk of excitement for this set. This set seems, my face camera is going weird. This set seems to have a ton of interest in it, and I think that that is very much largely due to the fact that it feels like a Magic the Gathering set. I said this in a video yesterday. If this set, if Avatar The Last Airbender wasn't an IP and Magic still made a set that was called Avatar The Last Airbender, you would feel like this is a Magic the Gathering set. So we're gonna see what we can pull here. We're looking for neon ink and raised foils as the big hit. So right off the bat, we get a Katara Water Tribe's Hope. All right, so this is just a regular Last Airbender card in the showcase frame. Beautiful framework. The anime artwork is also pretty beautiful in this set. Now this is the source material set. So this is a Bribery, a great commander card. Bribery, and the source material is, I believe, screenshots from the game or from the movie, from the anime. That's pretty cool. Bribery there. Storm of Memories. Now this is from the Commander. No, I actually don't know what this is. Eternal set. This is from the Eternal set. TLE must be the Eternal set. The Storm of Memories. Lots of different things here with no Commander set, which is really interesting. Fang, Roku's Companion. And a Trope, the first Metal Bender. I've heard that a lot of the earth bending mechanics are going to be very good in Commander, and so it's interesting that there's no Commander decks in this set. That is the biggest, I would say, miss that I see with this set, and that I see with the next set that's coming out, or in two sets, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles only having one Commander deck. I don't fully understand why they're going that route, but that is definitely the way that they are trying to move. Firebender Ascension. An enchantment here. I don't love that artwork, but I'm not here to be an art critic, but that one doesn't speak to me. The Mechanist, this is Alita, the Mechanical Engineer. This is, again, the source material. They just kind of took screenshots from the game or from the movie or some of the anime, whatever it is, who knows. And I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that or not. It's interesting. I know there will be some people like it. This is our first mythic, the Crystalline Armor. I'm sure if you, actually that's a rare. Is that a mythic or rare? That's a rare. Sorry, the lighting looked like a mythic on that thing. That must be the Eternal. There's so many different sets within the set. It's kind of annoying. I believe those cards, this is our mythic. Those cards, I believe, are not legal in the standard play of Magic. That's their way of printing non-standard cards within the collector boxes. White Lotus Tile, our first mythic, 4-cost, enters tapped. Add X mana of any one color, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type. Oh, so this is for tribal decks. There we go, for tribal decks. All right, so Avatar, how's it doing? I think the sell-through rate of product is pretty phenomenal, especially given that there's 7 different product lines. Here's a mythic. Ooh, an enchantment that starts with destroy all creatures. That's pretty awesome. Choose a card name, search a target graveyard. You get to exile all the copies in their deck. That's crazy. Exile the Saga, then return to the battlefield transformed, and it transforms into a 5/5 Fire Lord. Dang, what a card. What a card. Sorry about my camera. I'm just going to keep refreshing it. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Firebending 3. These are the cards that a lot of people are saying are going to be really good in Commander, which is really interesting. Treetop Village here. Land enters tap. Becomes a 3/3 ape. Day of the Black Sun. I like the artwork on that one. And a Fire Lord Ozai. There we go. beautiful. See, the artwork does feel, it feels like Magic, and I like that. Like Spider-Man didn't feel like Magic. It just didn't feel like a Magic the Gathering set. This feels like a Magic the Gathering set, and that's good. And the cards seem pretty powerful, and that's good. And so at the end of the day, I think this set's gonna do really well. I think pre-release is gonna be fun. I think a lot of people are gonna turn out for it. I've had a lot of interest from, as a store owner, from non-Magic players. Cityscape Lover, this is a mythic in that kind of source material card there. And the Bison Whistle. We got to do something about my my computer. It's a brand new computer. I had it built just for doing stuff like this. And I don't know, something's not good with it. I don't do enough box openings right now to take the time. We are so busy as a store. There is so much product coming out, so many different games, so many different things. It's hard to keep up. My computer is definitely not the most important thing on those things. Rending Volley. The spell can't be countered. Deals 4 damage to target white or blue creature. Pretty specific there. Azula the Cunning Upsurer. Firebending. I've heard these firebending cards. I haven't looked into them enough, but everybody locally is talking about the firebending cards being something that is going to be pretty good in Commander. Pretty exciting. So far, no Neon Ink cards, which is the big chase. I really want to see the Great Henge in the source material cards. Here's Ozai the Phoenix King. I feel like we've heard of Ozai before, so maybe that's a common character. Firebending 4, 7/7 for 6. Big strong creature there, and this is Shakasuma of the 1,000 Faces, but it's Joe D. Public Servant. Okay, source material card there. Avatar Roku, another Firebender. I just can't believe there wasn't Commander decks. I feel like this set screams Commander deck. Faded Firepower, an enchantment mythic. We're getting a lot of mythics here. A lot of mythics. I just feel like this set screams that there should be, I'm just gonna turn the camera off. How about that? I just feel like this set screams that there should be Commander decks, and there's not. Is crazy. Abandoned Air Temple. This is one of the land cycles. Add the mana and then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Doesn't seem super powerful. I mean, I guess for 4 that's pretty good in some Commander decks, but doesn't seem like that cycle. Enters tapped is kind of rough for kind of a expensive mana cost ability there. I'm sure we'll see some play, but it'll be interesting. I have not heard of anybody talking about the land cycle like they're talking about the firebending mechanic. Airbender Ascension. Ooh, and we got a Mystic Remora here in the source material cards. I think this slot seems pretty good. The Commander bundle, that slot seems pretty good. That's not in the collector packs. The Legend of Roku. This one transforms into a 4/4 with firebending. Those transform look pretty cool. Those seem like they're going to be pretty good cards. The Enchantment Sagas. All right, we have 4 packs left. Avatar Destiny. Last thing I'll say about this kind of set is I missed this thing. Avatar is something I missed. Noxious Gearhulk there, the Fire Nation Tank Train. But I've heard that the next generation right after me, the next kind of high school generation that's like 5 to 10 years younger than me, so they're 25 right now, 20 to 25, that this was a pretty huge thing, Avatar The Last Airbender, as they were growing up. So I think that's a good thing for Magic, to bring in a whole nother, slew of people. All right, so this is this one enters tapped. Oh, unless you control basic. Was the other one like that too? Oh, that's way better. That's way better there. Unless you control basic land. That's way better. Okay, these are going to be pretty good. That's a pretty good rare cycle. Draw a card, then discard a card. That's a pretty good mechanic. Intruder Alarm. That's kind of cool art. I kind of like that art for that one. Intruder Alarm is a pretty good reprint. At least it was at some point. Master's Confidence and a Great Divide Guide. All right, interesting. Interesting. So anyway, it brings in kind of a younger than the typical Magic age. I don't know, maybe I'm just old, but I think that's a good thing. Elemental Teachings, a lesson here. Getting ready for the Strixhaven set in a couple months. And an Eldramary's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it, call. This is a great card. Lifelong Friendship. There's some good reprints in that slot. He by Forest Guardian. Sorry for the Avatar fans who are just miserable listening to me say these names. When it enters, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a shrine card. And then this has 5 cost. For each legendary enchantment, so for each shrine, create a 1/1 color spirit with this can't be blocked by non-spirit. That seems pretty good. Another mythic there. All right, we're down to the last pack. Last time we opened Spider-Man, we hit all the good stuff. Let's see if this holds true for the channel as we try to hit some of the good stuff. And Aang's Iceberg. We did not get... Oh, we got a lightning bolt. That's cool. The Aang's Iceberg. I know Aang is the main character because I know that's the most sought after card. The Aang raised foil, which apparently we are not going to pull on the video tonight. Bummer. There's the lightning bolt. Fire Nation Occupation. Fire Nation Archers of Koshi Island, and that is it. So that's the collector box. Let's see how many mythics we got here. As long as I didn't put any in the wrong pile here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woof, woof. 8 mythics does not seem very good for a collector box, unless I maybe missed some and put some in the wrong pile. That seems like that was maybe a bad collector box. I apologize for some of the technical difficulties during this video, and I apologize for not knowing much about Avatar. All in all, my general feel about this set is that even if you're not an Avatar fan, I think you can play this and enjoy it as a Magic set without being taken out of Magic the Gathering like I think Spider-Man did. I think that's a win. I think that's a good thing. And I think that pre-release and this weekend is going to go pretty well as a result of that. We'll see them. Let me know what you think about Avatar in the comment section below. I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.